What's good, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Giants video. Before we get into meat and potatoes of the video, just in case you haven't done so, I've been trying to grow my Twitter and Instagram pages. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, I will follow you back. The links are in the description, so please follow me on there. And hey, if you haven't been new to the channel, please do me a favor, man. Hit that thumbs up. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And hey, subscribe, ring the bell. It's free to do. You got nothing to lose. I do a lot of Giants videos. I do Yankee videos. I do a lot of live streams. Stream the Giants games. Stream Laker games. Do hangouts. Do a talk show. Whatever. I try to bring as much content as I can on this channel. So hopefully you guys will subscribe if you're new. And like I said, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I will follow you back. I want to talk about Austin Mack. Was the benching of Golden Tate a blessing in disguise? And the New York Giants have faltered at wide receiver pretty much ever since we got rid of Odell Beckham. We sure haven't had a true number one. Darius Slayton was a very pleasant surprise last year. This year he's kind of been up and down. He really hasn't had the success that he did last season. Now, with Daniel Jones and Darius Slayton, I know a lot of Giants fans, or maybe not a lot of Giants fans. I just speak for myself. I thought that connection was really good, and I expected Darius Slayton to have a really good season. But then again, I thought Daniel Jones would have a really good season too, and it really hasn't happened. You know, we're just past halfway through, so hopefully Daniel Jones can build off what he did against Washington, not turn the ball over, and they can start to incorporate Darius Slayton into the playbook a little bit more, because he is a big play receiver, ran a 4.39 at Auburn, and he is a pretty speedy guy on the outside. He had a lot of big plays last year. Would like to get him involved more in the passing game. Golden Tate, well, you know, he's an older guy. He's probably not going to be here going forward next year. Giants are probably going to cut him, save over $5 million in cap space, and let him go someplace else. He's obviously not happy here. He had a lot to say, and that's what got him suspended for a game. But out of that, we got Austin Mack. Now, Austin Mack was undrafted. The New York Giants did not draft any wide receivers. They did pick up a bunch of undrafted, receivers. They picked up Victor Benjamin and Austin Mack, both of them. Benjamin Victor and Austin Mack from Ohio State. And, of course, they picked Derek Dillon up from LSU. Derek Dillon runs a 4.27 on the practice squad. Hasn't been called up to the team yet. But that is how the Giants address their wide receiver position in the draft this season. So, you know, Austin Mack had a very nice game. Austin Mack was about a half yard away from a touchdown. He had 4 catches for 72 yards. He had a couple of really big catches, a couple of key catches for the New York Giants, including a 50-yard bomb, which was the longest reception of the year for the New York Giants. That's right. We really haven't had a vertical passing game, and that obviously speaks volumes when the longest pass catch or the longest catch of the year is 50 yards. Hopefully, like I said, we can build on that, but could Austin Mack be the guy? Did the New York Giants actually find something? He's 6'2", 215, so he's a pretty good size wide receiver. We could definitely use some size over there. And I'm not saying Austin Mack is going to be a superstar, and I'm not saying I expect exactly what happened in this game every game, so don't get it twisted. I'm not like Austin Mack's going to be the next Victor Cruz. I'm not saying that. But is it possible that the Giants did find something by giving him an opportunity because Golden Tate was not there? Golden Tate hasn't had many good games for us, and that was obviously why Golden Tate was upset. He really hasn't been involved in the passing game. Then again, our passing game has faltered quite a bit this year, whether that be due to the offensive line, or whether it be due to the fact that the wide receivers haven't gotten a lot of separation, or whether it be due to the fact that our quarterback has missed open wide receivers this year. Perhaps it's a combination of all three. But the offensive line pass protected very well the last few games for Daniel Jones. And again, he didn't turn it over. He has had some moments. He did have a lot of opportunity in the Tampa game, which he did not capitalize on, which is why I ranted at the end of that game. But again, I'm not expecting Daniel Jones to be Russell Wilson. I said this before. Can you just give me a 22 for 30 for 235 yards and a touchdown? It's pretty much what he did against Washington. He was 23 for 34 for, I think, 215, somewhere in that area. And he threw a touchdown, did not turn the ball over. And as I said in my post-game video, the key in that game, it doesn't show up in the box score anywhere. He didn't fumble. He got blindside blitzed by a cornerback that came free off the edge. He got crushed, didn't fumble, hung onto the ball. Giants punted. Giants ended up winning the game. If he fumbles there, Redskins have the ball right around midfield. Could have been a turning point in the game. But, you know, Austin Mack, man, I mean, I'd like to know, guys, what do you think of Austin Mack? Do you think that he could be an integral part of the passing game going forward? Do you think it was just kind of a fluke game that he had? I mean, what do you think? How do you incorporate Austin Mack into the New York Giants playbook? Obviously, with Sterling Shepard back, you know, Shepard's going to be out there, Tate's going to be out there, but does Austin Mack see more snaps going forward because he did have a pretty productive game for the New York Giants. And again, inside the red zone, it's nice to have a guy that's 6'2". We don't have a lot of those guys. We don't have any of those guys, really. I can't think of a 6'2". Do we have a 6'2" wide receiver on this team? Evan Ingham, our tight end, is 6'2". I really don't know if we have a wide receiver that's 6'2". I don't think we do. Or not taller than 6'2". So I do think he's a nice target. He's a big target inside the red zone. It'd definitely be, a plus inside the red zone. But again, guys, let me know what you think. Did the New York Giants find something with Austin Mack, and could he be a productive part of the passing game going forward? As always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. It's a Bad Diggity Dizzle. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'm out. Peace!